Hey guys, welcome to my newest video for today. Today's video is actually going to be my DVD, Blu-ray, everything else update. I know I said I was going to be waiting until the end of the month to do one, but I think I've really got everything that I'm actually going to be getting, and I mean I know there are still a couple of releases, one of them being next week, that I want to get, but I figure I'm just going to do an update now, and anything else that I manage to get in the next few weeks I will do an update for those. And but yeah, these have just been building up since about the end of May, so I figured it was high time I just did one, because I actually ended up with a few more things than what I was expecting to have. I mean, even though I don't think it's as many as last time, so but yeah, so basically I'm going to do the DVDs, the Blu-rays, and then I have a few extra things as well to show. And yeah, so I'll just get straight into it, because this video is probably going to be a long one again. Starting off with the movie DVDs, I have Clue. I don't know too much about this. I've heard it's supposed to be quite good, so but yeah, other than that, I don't know too much else about it, because basically it actually just arrived today, so, but I do want to see it, so yeah, looking forward to checking this one out. That's Clue. And then a few updates ago I had well, I'll just show it first. I have returned from Witch Mountain, because a few updates ago I had escaped to Witch Mountain. I got these using DVD Disney reward points, and I wanted to use them, but there wasn't a great selection there, so I just went with this one. So yeah, I haven't seen it either one, so, but yeah, I got the sequel as well, so that's Return from Witch Mountain. And then I have a movie called Third Star. The main reason I wanted it was because of him. Yes, Benedict Cumberbatch, who I've become a huge fan of. Yeah, I don't know too much about this one. But yeah, it's because basically I'm trying to get like everything that I can, like all the other movies that he's done. So but yeah, I do want to watch this, so that's Third Star. And then I have a couple of musicals, which I'm sure you're all surprised about. First one is The Mikado, because with Eric Idle, I think that's how you say his name. This is probably my favourite Gilbert and Sullivan like operetta, and I have watched this. It was quite good. This is by the National Opera, yeah, English National Opera. This is from 1987, and they actually updated the story. Well, not like all the songs and stuff were there, but basically it's like set in the 1920s, and like, I mean, it's set in Japan, but it's not like there's no, you know, the traditional costumes you'd expect in a production of the Mikados. But yeah, I really did enjoy this, because Eric Idle played Coco, because I do like his I've got a little list, because yeah, even though I did get a kick out of because it was in like when they're naming the people who should like who wouldn't be missed should he ever actually have to carry out his duties as Lord High Executioner, because in one of the ones it was Australians of all kinds, so yeah, I thought it was funny. But so that's Mikado. And then I have Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds, the live musical, live on stage. This was amazing. I would actually really like to see this production, like a live production of this, because just watching it on DVD, it was, yeah, it was epic, basically. Because, yeah, I don't know too much about I mean, I know the basic premise for War of the Worlds, but, like, I haven't seen any other, like, any of the movie adaptations, only this. And, because I've been wanting to see it for a while, but because I was sort of eyeing that 30th anniversary box set that came out a few years back, but in the end I just decided to go for this one. So, but yeah, this was really, really good. So, Jeff Wayne's War of the Worlds. So now we move into the TV, and I've actually got quite a reasonable size stack here, even though I'm trying, like, I have been trying to cut back on my TV until I can actually watch some of them, but you know what I'm like, TV is my weakness. So the first two are my newest love. I watched the first season just this past week. If you follow me on DVD Aficionado, I think it is, you'll probably know what it is, and I'm talking about The Big Bang Theory. That's the wrong way around. Season 3 and Season 4, because, yeah, I plowed through Season 1 and absolutely loved it. I mean, I knew I was going to like it, but just until I actually sat down to watch the first, like, few episodes, I had no idea basically how much it was going to, like, hook me, because, yeah, because I had watched clips of you on YouTube from the later seasons, because, like, because, I mean, because my favourite clip, because I think it's in Season 4, is the "Mummy, I love you, don't let Spock take me to the future" scene, because that's the one that I think one of the first few scenes that I actually ever saw, and that's what yeah, got me actually wanting to check out this show. And then yeah, I've seen like other clips and stuff, but I never properly sat down to watch it, and then now that I've watched it, I want to watch the catch up on the show, because yeah, yeah, I wasn't even planning on watching it, because been trying to watch the other shows that, like, where I have like a season or two still to catch up, but Big Bang Theory won out, so I'm up to Season 4, so I think I'll be able to get through these pretty quickly. So, but yeah, so that's Big Bang Theory Season 3 and 4. And then I have Hardware, the complete series, of course starring Martin Freeman, which is the main reason I wanted it, who plays Dr. Watson in BBC Sherlock. I don't know, I pretty much know nothing about this at all, just that it went for a couple of series. I am aware that they've changed the music for this, so I don't know, or like they cut scenes with, like, because I think for copyright reasons and stuff. But, I mean, obviously, because I've never seen the show before, so I won't know, like, I guess the difference, but, yeah, so, but yeah, I don't know nothing, or anything really about this at all, so, but, that's Hardware. Then I have House Season 2. I watched Season 1 last year and I loved it. It was actually really addictive when, so I want to really catch up on this show. I mean, obviously it's finished, or it has finished now, because I think Season 8 is still showing in Australia, but I don't know if it's finished airing in the States. But yeah, so hopefully I can get around to watching the rest of House. So, but yeah, that's Season 2. And then we have third favourite show, which is NCIS Season 9. This was number 2, but Sherlock has kind of taken over in terms of ranking, but it's my third favourite show overall, and it's really much aside from Doctor Who, is the only show that I will watch when it's on, because I like to get the DVD, like I prefer to get the DVDs and then just watch them, like the episodes back to back. But yeah, I've become almost obsessively hooked to NCIS, and for me it seems to get better each season. I know people will disagree with me on that, but for me, I actually think Season 9 is my favourite season. I don't think there was, like, because I watched this, well, I watched like the first 18 episodes on TV, and then because for whatever reason the channel that it airs on decided to push it back and air this other mini-series, like Brothers in Arms, Spiky Wars, whatever it was called. I don't care, I didn't watch it. But yeah, like, with 6 episodes to go, like, I was thinking, surely you couldn't have waited, or like found another time slot to air it in. Yeah, I'm going to stop there, because otherwise I will get into a rant about Australian, like, TV networks. And but yeah, it's this season was amazing, and the series finale, it's like, wow. From what I understand, the cast have signed on to come back, but I know that doesn't really mean much, because I think Sasha Alexander, I think that's named the actress who played Kate in seasons 1 and 2. I believe she signed on for a 3rd season, but they still killed her off. So yeah, it seems, yeah, it can be like touch and go for if you've watched the finale for like watch the finale for this show, you'll know like what I'm talking about. But honestly, if I hadn't known David McCullum had signed on for another 2 seasons, I probably would have been the one having the heart attack. That's just the way it ended. And but yeah, I adore this show. I'm especially excited that Jim Palmer's going to be a series regular for season 10. It's Brian Dennison, I think. Dietzen. I'm not sure how you pronounce his surname, but yeah, it's yeah, I just adore this show, and yeah, it's like, I think honestly I'm probably going to be devastated the day this stops production, because like I think the day Mark Harmon leaves the show, the series will end, because honestly without Gibbs, I think the show, I mean, it's an ensemble like cast, like they all hold the show together, but I think, yeah, it wouldn't be the same without Gibbs. So like but I know obviously there's at least season 10, and I think they'll push it to season 11, because I think it goes by like a season by season basis. So but I mean, it's like, from what I understand, it's like one of the highest rated programs in America, from what I understand, and so I think as long as it does well in the ratings, the show's going to go on. But I mean, obviously that can be a bad thing as like well, but yeah, I don't really want this show to end. So, but yeah, so that's season 9. Because one of these days I would love to do a rewatch from seasons 1 through to present, but yeah, I've got so many shows that I'd want to rewatch. Like, I mean, obviously my Doctor Who marathon failed this, like I didn't even get past the first Doctor era, so but yeah, it's on the to-do list at some stage. So NCIS season 9, and then I have NCIS Los Angeles season 3. I recently watched season 2 few weeks or so ago. I do like this show, but I don't like it as much as what I do in NCIS. Actually, the main reason I watch is because of Hetty. I adore Hetty. She's my favourite character in this show. But I have actually seen one episode of this season. It was the crossover episode with Hawaii 5-0. Because they aired one part on Hawaii and then they did the second part on LA. But yeah, I mean, it's good. For me, the second season was a huge improvement over the first, but so hopefully season 3 will be just as good. But yeah. But other than that, I can't really say much else about it. So that is NCIS LA season 3. All the DVDs are falling everywhere. Then I have The Office series 1 and 2 and the complete Christmas specials. Again, I got this because of him, Martin Freeman. So yeah, I've only seen bits and pieces of this. Like I don't even watch the American version, so I don't really know, but usually the British versions are the best ones. So and I know a lot of people do like this, so yeah, I am looking forward though to checking this show out, because it's sort of been on, like, trying to get more British comedies, and this has been up the top there for a while, so I finally have it. So that's The Office series 1 and 2 and the Christmas special. Yeah, so then I have Supernatural season 6. This was meant to be the show that I was going to catch up on once I finished another show that will be up later in the update. Because, yeah, I've sort of been getting Supernatural feels lately, because I've seen up to season, like, I've watched up to the end of season 4, and because I don't know why I didn't just continue on with season 5, because that's where I was up to, but I think I was trying to watch other stuff as well. But yeah, so I need to watch season 5 because yeah, I want to try and get, even though it probably won't happen, because yeah, I doubt I'd finish finish it in time, but I do have season 6 so I can continue on. But yeah, so that's Supernatural season 6. And then I've got the 3 Doctor Who speaking of which, I have other stuff to show in this update, but I'll show them in a minute. I've got the Crotons, which was May's release. May or June's release. I can't quite remember because I'm showing these in order of the Doctors that the one is. So this is obviously a second Doctor story. And I haven't actually watched well, any of these because I'm trying to save them for when I actually finally get around to doing my marathon, which will be next year. So yeah, so that's yeah, the Crotons. Then there's a 3rd Doctor story, Death to the Daleks, which is, I think, now completes his final John Pertwee's final season as the 3rd Doctor. So yeah, that one. And this one actually arrived today, and so now all of the 7th Doctor stories are complete. and that is The Greatest Show in the Galaxy. So yeah, so now we have 5 through 7s are all out on DVD, and 8, but there was only like one, like there's only the TV movie, so, but yeah, so that's that one. And, so the last 2 DVDs that I have are box sets. One, they both have a theme, similar theme going on. It's like my current obsession. And first one is the Definitive Sherlock Holmes collection with Basil Rathbone. These are the 1930s and 1940s Sherlock Holmes movies. Again, this arrived today, and it folds out into a digipack. It's actually really nicely, and it also has art cards that I'll just try and I can get them. I think they're stuck. There we go. It's that one. So yeah, it's that one. I'm really excited about getting into these because I've loved every adaptation of Sherlock that I've watched. So that's that one, and then this probably my favourite thing of this update, and it is the complete Sherlock Holmes The Granada series, and it's my baby basically, with Jeremy Brett as Sherlock Holmes, of course. Yeah, it's like a really nice hardboard box, and I have watched this. It took me about a month to get through it, but yeah, I loved his Sherlock. I still think Benedict Cumberbatch is my favourite Sherlock Holmes portrayal, but if I can, there we go. The Jeremy Brett is a close second because I know a lot of people are big fans of his portrayal, and I can definitely see why. But yeah, this series was just amazing, and she had David Burke and Edward Hardwicke, I think, because there were 2 Watsons over the course of the, because David Burke was only there for the first 2 series, and then Edward Hardwicke, I think that's his name, he took over for the rest of the show's run. But yeah, excellent. Yeah, I just loved this. I honestly don't think I could pick like what a favorite adaptation, like the stories. Like probably, I know that probably The Dying Detective would be one of the favourites, because it would actually be one I'd like to see done for the new series, because obviously they're doing it based on the Adventures of the Empty House with Sherlock's return. That's like the first episode, but even though they probably won't do it for series 3 because yeah, I think it would be too soon with like for John given the story, and yeah, but The Dying Detective was a good one, and I'm just trying to think what else. because there are a few, and yeah, as I said, well, anyway, they're all brilliant. But can I just say, I also loved Mycroft in this series. He was only in there for a few episodes, but I don't even know the actor who played him, but yeah, yeah, Mycroft was brilliant in this as well. But yeah, so that's Sherlock Holmes, the complete Granada series. Okay, now we're moving into the Blu-rays. Most of these, like, well, there's a decent size here, but I haven't seen a lot of these, so I can't really comment too much. First one is Atonement with Keira Knightley and James McAvoy. I have actually been wanting to see this movie for a while, because like, but never got it. But the main reason that I didn't want to see it is because Benedict Cumberbatch is in this, or at least he does have a part in it, so, but yeah, that's about all I can say about this one. So, Atonement, and then I have The Bourne Supremacy and The Bourne Ultimatum. I already have The Bourne Identity, but I'm probably not going to watch these until after I see the fourth one. Oh god, what is the fourth one called? Well, you know, the one with Jeremy Renner, he's the main reason that I'm going to actually see it, because I do adore Jeremy Renner, so, but yeah, that's the, other two, so I'll probably watch Matt Damon's ones after I see the new one next week, so that's those. Then I have another digibook to add to my collection. It's Camelot. Really nice, shiny, and then you just, you know, typical digibook. I have watched this, so I mean, obviously I've seen the film before, but I've watched it. When did I watch it? It was actually it was last night, or a couple of nights ago. It's just a really great, well, in my opinion, because I don't really hear too many people talking about this one. Richard Harris is great in this, because, yeah, yeah, he's just trying to think of the words how to describe it. Because the monologue he gives right towards when the film goes into intermission, it's like, wow, just watching him deliver that, it's like, yeah, just amazing acting. Because yeah, when he gives like the monologue when he realizes that Guinevere and Lancelot have betrayed him, and he's like trying to reason it out, because but yeah, it's just a really good film, because my favourite songs would probably be I Wonder What the King Is Doing Tonight, If Ever I Would Leave You, C'est Moi, What Do the Simple Folk Do, and another thing is, I didn't realise just how long this movie actually is. It goes for like 3 hours, but I suppose when you're swept up in a film and you don't realise how long it is, like, it's obviously done something right, so, but yeah, that's Camelot. And then I have a steelbook, which is Chronicle. I didn't get to see this when it came out in the theatres, because, well, my theatre didn't show it, so, and I didn't really want to go to the one nearest me, which, even though it's like only 40 minutes away, but yeah, I just thought I'll wait for the Blu-ray. It's not important. I don't know too much about this, because I think I've heard mixed things about this film, but I am looking forward to watching it, so that's that one. And then June, On Blu-ray, I have not seen this, even though I know I probably should have already seen it. It's, you know, sci-fi. It's based on the novel, which I haven't actually read. I don't own the novel, but it's been on to the to-read list. But yeah, I can't really say much else about it, really. So, it's June. The Fifth Element, again, I haven't seen it. But yeah, I think Sarah likes Sarah 1228 likes this film, so because I've heard her talk about it, and but yeah, that's kind of curious to check it out. So that's The Fifth Element. The Hunt for Red October, again, have not seen. Again, it's been on the to watch list. I just just got the Blu-ray because it was pretty cheap, so it sounds like a good movie, so there we go. Hunt for Red October. Mamma Mia, which I have seen because, you know, musical, and this is actually an upgrade from my... Oh, I should have mentioned Camelot was an upgrade as well. I upgraded from the DVD. I enjoyed this. Again, I know a lot of people were mixed on it, particularly Pierce Brosnan, but I actually thought he was pretty decent in this movie. There's not much else really I can say in this. Meryl Streep and Amanda Seyfried, they're both really good in this, and yeah. Mamma Mia. Man on a Ledge, which I saw at the cinema earlier in the year, and it has this really awesome lenticular cover. I have no idea if this is picking up on the camera, but yeah, I liked it. That's why I bought it. So well, I was entertained for the 2 hours that this movie goes for, so I thought if it can keep me entertained for 2 hours, then it's yeah, I'm gonna pick it up. So that's Men on a Ledge. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, have not seen this. Probably should have already seen this by now, but there we go. My Fair Lady, favourite movie ever. Honestly, do I really need to explain? It won the 1964 Best Picture, Rex Harrison for the lead actor. Even though I suppose controversially Audrey Hepburn was not nominated, even though we all know Julie Andrews won for Mary Poppins that year, even though she was looked over for this film because she originated the role on Broadway. But yeah, I just adore this film. And on that note, Jeremy Brett is in this, which I had no idea at the time that he played Sherlock Holmes. Except having heard him, like, his actual singing voice, I'm like, why in the world did they not let him do the singing? Like, he had the same style operatic voice as On the Street Where You Live, which is one of my favourite songs. But yeah, this is just amazing. Again, it's another movie that's quite long, 3 hours, or close to 3 hours, but I just, yeah, don't really notice it, so, but that's My Fair Lady, which is an upgrade again. I have Nativity, which has Martin Freeman in it. See in the cover. That's about the only reason I got this. I saw there were gifts on Tumblr. It was like this dance thing that he does and someone gifted it, and I was like, I need to see this movie, along with half the people on Tumblr, I think. So I have, yeah, another Christmas movie to watch this year, so it's Nativity. Okay, remove these. So I have Safe House. It's a steelbook again, pretty nice. Have not seen it. I was planning on seeing it, but I just never got around to seeing it at the theatre, so, but anyway, that's that one. And the last two Blu-rays I have are two TV shows. One is Doctor Who, The Doctor, The Widow and the Wardrobe. It's last year's Christmas special. I normally would not buy this individually, only except the reason that I got this is because it's been split over for the complete, series 7's been split over 2 years, and I thought I don't want to wait that long before I actually watch it, so that's why I have the individual release. I actually liked the Christmas special. It's not my favourite, but I thought it was pretty good, so no, or made me cry a couple of times as well, but yeah. So that's that, and last but certainly not least is, again, if you've noticed the theme throughout this update, it's Sherlock Series 1 on Blu-ray. I had it on DVD, but I have Series 2 on Blu-ray, and so I thought I could upgrade it and it gives me an excuse to watch it, which I imagine I will, because I've watched Series 1 and 2 like 3 times since getting the, well, I watched it twice on regular DVD and then I watched it again on Blu-ray so I have actually watched this, and yeah, it looks pretty great on Blu-ray. I just adore this show so much. Waiting for Series 3 is agonizing. Honestly, I think the day the air date for Series 3 is announced, I think the Sherlockians are going to break the internet. I think that's how impatient we all are. But yeah, this show, if you have not seen this, I highly recommend checking it out. Benedict Cumberbatch and Martin Freeman are amazing. They've got amazing chemistry. I do ship John Locke, so I mean, the show writes the ship itself. It's watch the first episode, and you'll see why. And yeah, but even the supporting cast, because you have Mark Gatiss as Mycroft, and you also have Rupert Graves as Lestrade, who is brilliant as well. And yeah, I love this show. So again, just watch it. You'll thank me later. So yeah, that's that. Okay, let's see how. I think I should be able to squeeze these last few things in if I manage not to make them fall over. Because yeah, the other part I'm going to have to actually get up and show because I've left them over there. So first up, Hunger Games bookmark with Katniss. Sort of a random purchase, but you can never have too many bookmarks, so I have that. And I actually have bought quite a few CDs lately, so first up is one I bought today, which is The Sapphires, because I just came back from seeing it. If you have the chance to see the film, I highly recommend seeing it. It's an Australian film, so I don't know if it's going to be shown overseas, but for any fellow Australian subscribers, go see it. Yeah, I mean, I haven't listened to the soundtrack yet, but it's going on my iPod as soon as I finished this update, so that's the soundtrack to The Sapphires. Then I got the Hunger Games soundtrack, songs from District 12. I have listened to this. I really liked it. I think my favourite song is Daughter's Lament from the Carolina Chocolate Drops. But yeah, the whole album was really good. So The Dark Knight Rises, basically as soon as I watched it, I picked up the soundtrack because the music is amazing. The score by Hans Zimmer. So yeah, I don't really need to explain this one, but I have listened to it, so that's that one. And then I have the Merry Widow highlights, and there's a few other things on here, but the main reason I got this one is because of Jeremy Brett. And you might have heard one of his songs earlier, but yeah, I really did like this as well. It's because this also has June Bronhill as the role of Anna, I think that's how you pronounce it, because she's an Australian, or was, I should say, an Australian opera singer. Actually not that far, about 5 hours drive, but because she was from Broken Hill, which is on the South Australian New South Wales border. Well, in my area, so to speak, but yeah, so this was really good. And then I went out, well, I ordered it. I got Series 1 and Series 2 of Sherlock because, again, music is amazing, like the soundtracks. And even though I was a bit trepidatious about watching, like listening to Series 2 because because I cry in the Reichenbach Fall. Like, if you've watched it, you'll know the scene I'm talking about. Like, basically when he's up on the roof, it sets me off, like, the minute he starts, and it's like, oh god, I'm going to, like, start sobbing when I listen to the soundtrack. Yeah, I mean, like, because the One More Miracle, like, the music is sort of like, yeah. But I have, again, listened to both of these. Superb. That's that one. And yes, I did buy 50 Shades of Grey. Don't ask me why. It's not as if I've got enough things to read already, but, you know, everyone's been talking about this. I know it's going to be bad, but I had to pick it up. So, yeah, that's that. And then I have a couple of shirts. The first one I got from Styling Online, and it's a Star Trek 5 Captains shirt. So, because I'm actually going to be going to Star Trek London in October, so I needed something, like, appropriate to wear, or at least for the first day, and I had to pick this up, get this when I saw it, so, because, like, the 5 captains are actually going to be in attendance, so, yeah, that's that. So, and last shirt, I got this from eBay. It is an I Am Sherlocked shirt. So, yeah. I basically saw it, I was like, because I was like, mine. So, yeah, that's those two. Just have to, won't be a moment. Basically, I have a Doctor Who book bag. I'll just take it over here. It's going to be my travel bag, I know. And I have a few issues of Doctor Who magazine because I am behind on the inside. I've got issue, don't know if this is going to pick up on camera. Well, that one is issue 443, 444, and 445. I am actually currently bidding on 446, but that will probably be in my update at the end of the month, so I'll just... And finally, I have that. And believe it or not, I actually got it at Big W of all places. I noticed that they did have it, but whenever I've gone looking, they've never had this poster. And the other month I found it and I was like, mine. Which probably worked out a bit cheaper, so... But, yeah, so that is the end of this massive update. Sorry for how long it's taken, but yeah, it's, I just had stuff building up, so I thought I will finally just show everything, and yeah, and as I said, I'll do another one at the end of the month if there's any, well, there will be a couple of things, I know that, but, so yeah, so thank you guys for watching if you've stuck through it all the way through, and until my next update, which should be my theatre programs collection, which will probably be in a few days, a week. So, but anyway, I will see you guys next time. Bye!